For decades, wealth was loud. Expensive cars, flashy jewelry, and designer logos plastered across every outfit were the ultimate way of saying, "Look at me, I've made it." But today the game has completely changed. The new elite don't scream their success, they whisper it. They embrace something far more powerful than obvious wealth. They embrace quiet luxury. Because here's the truth, in a world overflowing with noise, the richest people know that silence speaks the loudest. And that silence, when paired with elegance, has become the new ultimate status symbol. So let's break it down, 10 powerful reasons why quiet luxury has replaced loud wealth as the true mark of status. 1. Subtlety speaks louder than logos. The first reason quiet luxury dominates today is simple. Subtlety has more impact than noise. Loud wealth depends on recognition. A giant logo tells the world what brand you bought, but it also screams insecurity. Quiet luxury doesn't need validation because the person wearing it already knows their worth. When a billionaire steps into a room in a perfectly tailored logo-free suit, only the trained eye can recognize its value, and that's the point. This kind of subtle confidence doesn't come from needing people to know what you spent. It comes from knowing you don't need to prove anything at all. In fact, the richest know that if someone recognizes their jacket as Loro Piana or their shoes as Brunello Cucinelli, that person is part of their world, while everyone else remains oblivious. That exclusivity is what makes subtlety so much more powerful. Quiet luxury is not about shouting to the masses, it's about sending coded signals to the very few who can read them. And in the end, true power is always recognized in silence. 2. Exclusivity has become the ultimate flex. The second reason quiet luxury reigns supreme is exclusivity. Anyone can buy a logo if they save up or max out a credit card. But not everyone can access the hidden world of quiet luxury. These brands rarely advertise. They don't plaster billboards. Their clientele is built on whispers, private recommendations, and invitations-only boutiques. The very act of owning quiet luxury is proof that you're in an inner circle. It shows you have connections, knowledge, and access that money alone can't guarantee. This is why the ultra-wealthy don't line up outside luxury stores for the latest drop. They receive private showings, custom fittings, and one-of-a-kind pieces made just for them. Exclusivity is the new symbol of power. And nothing is more exclusive than wearing something so subtle, only those at your level even know what it is. 3. Timelessness over trends. Quiet luxury isn't about following trends, it's about transcending them. Fast fashion and even traditional luxury houses chase seasonal looks. They create collections meant to last 6 months before being replaced. Quiet luxury ignores that cycle completely. A simple coat from Hermes or the Row doesn't just last this season. It will still look elegant 20 years from now. This timelessness is exactly what makes it powerful. Trends shout, "I'm keeping up." Quiet luxury whispers, "I've already arrived." And for the ultra-rich, longevity always beats hype. When your clothing, cars, or homes don't go out of style, you don't just own luxury, you own permanence. And permanence is a privilege only the wealthy can truly afford. 4. Discretion protects power. One of the most overlooked reasons quiet luxury is now a status symbol is discretion. In a digital world where everything is photographed, shared, and critiqued, discretion is priceless. Quiet luxury allows the wealthy to blend in while still signaling power to those who understand. That discretion isn't about hiding wealth, it's about protecting it. By avoiding loud displays, the ultra-rich shield themselves from unnecessary attention, envy, or even danger. Their lifestyle is still luxurious, but it's cloaked in simplicity. They can sit in a cafe without being harassed, walk down the street without cameras flashing, and enjoy freedom that flashy wealth can never buy. Discretion is dignity. And dignity in the eyes of the rich is the highest form of wealth. 5. Knowledge is the real signal. Here's the secret most people miss. Quiet luxury is a code. Wearing a logo tells strangers you bought something expensive. Wearing quiet luxury tells insiders you understand. It's not about the price, it's about the knowledge. Recognizing a $3,000 handbag without a logo requires cultural fluency, experience, and exposure to the elite. This is why quiet luxury is so attractive to the ultra-rich. It separates the outsiders from the insiders instantly. If you can read the code, you belong. If you can't, you're left in the dark. For the wealthy, knowledge is a more valuable flex than price tags. Because money can be spent, but understanding is earned. 6. The rise of stealth wealth. Quiet luxury also ties directly into the concept of stealth wealth, the art of being rich without looking rich to the masses. This idea has exploded in recent years as billionaires and old money families prefer to keep a low profile. The quiet luxury wardrobe, neutral tones, clean tailoring, discreet accessories, is essentially the uniform of stealth wealth. It's not about hiding success. It's about enjoying it without broadcasting it to the wrong people. It's why many of the richest CEOs drive simple cars, wear plain watches, and live in homes that don't scream excess. Their wealth isn't on display for everyone. It's enjoyed privately, away from the noise. Quiet luxury gives them control over who sees their power and who doesn't. And in a world obsessed with visibility, invisibility has become the ultimate strength. 7. Craftsmanship over consumption. Quiet luxury isn't just about appearance, it's about quality. Unlike mass-market luxury goods, quiet luxury is defined by craftsmanship. Every stitch, every detail, every material is perfected. These aren't items meant to be discarded after a season. They're built to last for decades, often passed down through generations. For the ultra-rich, buying less but buying better has become the ultimate display of wealth. A wardrobe of 10 perfect pieces is more impressive than a closet full of trends. Quiet luxury is proof that you don't consume mindlessly, you curate intelligently. And that mindset is exactly what separates the rich from the average. 8. Power and understatement. Sometimes, understatement says more than extravagance ever could. When someone walks into a room covered in flashy logos, they're asking for validation. But when someone steps in with an outfit so clean, tailored, and logo-free that it radiates confidence, people can't help but notice. The power of quiet luxury is that it doesn't compete for attention, it commands it. Subtlety creates curiosity. People lean in closer, wondering, what brand is that? Why does it look so different? That quiet curiosity is far more powerful than loud admiration. In fact, understatement is the new dominance. The less you try, the more powerful you appear. 9. Quiet luxury signals stability. Another reason quiet luxury is now the ultimate status symbol is that it signals stability. Flashy wealth often comes and goes. Lottery winners, overnight influencers, and crypto millionaires all fall into the trap of loud consumption. They buy things to prove success, but when their money fades, the logos disappear too. Quiet luxury, however, is associated with families and individuals who've been wealthy for generations. It sends a message: we've been rich for so long, we don't need to prove it anymore. Wearing quiet luxury is more than fashion. It's a subtle reminder that your wealth is steady, secure, and here to stay. 10. Silence has become the loudest signal. Finally, the ultimate reason quiet luxury is the new status symbol is this: in a noisy world, silence is louder than ever. Social media is filled with people flaunting cars, cash, and designer brands. The ultra-rich play the opposite game. They let everyone else scream for attention while they whisper, and in that whisper lies all the power. Quiet luxury is a rejection of chaos. It's a statement that says, I don't need to be seen to matter. I already am. And in today's society, that kind of confidence is the ultimate flex. So why is quiet luxury the new status symbol? Because it's not about proving wealth anymore, it's about owning it so completely that you don't need to prove it at all. Quiet luxury is about subtlety, exclusivity, discretion, and timelessness. It's about sending signals only the elite can read, and protecting power in ways that loud wealth never could. The world is noisy, but the richest know, real wealth whispers. Hit subscribe if you're building your empire one habit at a time. New videos every Tuesday and Friday.